About 8 months ago, I made a video here on the channel about Bedrock Connect, an application that should in theory make it so Bedrock Edition on console can join external servers, something that is not possible by default due to the closed ecosystem of consoles. Bedrock Connect bypasses this restriction by using DNS in a very smart way. The big problem was though that for a lot of you guys, it did not really work. Many of you told me that Bedrock Connect could be very unstable or sometimes would not work altogether. Which is why today we're gonna have a look at an alternative to Bedrock Connect called MCCompanion, which is an application that does something similar but fully runs on your own device. And it has a bunch more cool features than just being able to connect to external servers from console. For example, being able to apply resource packs that will be added to your Bedrock Edition as soon as you join an external server. So let me show you what it's all about, but before we do that, do make sure to double check if you're a sub to the channel. The vast majority of my daily viewers are still not, and you can change that. Do double check if you're actually subbed, I would appreciate it so extremely much. So the application is called MCCompanion, and just a few weeks ago it was still known under the name Netherlink. They have completely revamped their application and their website, and it now offers a bunch more features like for example a player lookup, a skin workshop, a resource pack editor, and the ability to view server metrics. But the most important feature by far is still the connector. Being able to connect to external Minecraft servers, like for example Java servers using GeyerMC, with Bedrock Edition for console. Now the MCCompanion app is available for Windows, macOS, Android and iOS. For most people, I think the Android and iOS version makes the most sense. If you're playing Minecraft on console, you probably have a mobile phone close that you can use to install MCCompanion on and set up the DNS rerouting. In this video though, I'm going to show you how to do everything through the Windows app though. As for me as a video creator, it's much easier to show you everything when using the Windows app, but all of these apps do have the same functionality, so do please use whatever one you prefer. After opening MCCompanion, this is what it will look like. So we have the connector, skins, a wiki, partners, which are featured servers. Then there is also player lookup and a server tracker. Now all of the features besides the connector kinda speak for themselves. When we go to skins, we can simply look for skins that we like. For example, this one, and then we can simply click on it. And from here we can either download it or we can edit it. And when we click on edit, it will take us to a live editor, where we can then draw, choose colors, erase and fill, and we can even change the view to a flat view, so we can customize this skin to precisely fit our needs. Now besides skins, there's also a wiki, which is just a general Minecraft wiki. If you want to know how to craft, let's say a diamond sword, then there we go. There's the crafting recipe. It's a wiki. Now there's also a partnered server list, which are the same servers that are currently rotating at the top of the screen. These are just servers that MCCompanion is partnered with. Then there is the player lookup, which speaks for itself. We can just look up Kasasora and I get information about Kasasora, like the addition of the account and also the UUID. And then there is the server tracker, which for me right now does not work for whatever reason, but I'm sure that's just a bug that will be fixed soon. But the main functionality of MCCompanion, of course, comes from the connector. Now the connector is pretty straightforward. Over here you can add a server that you want to join, for example a dedicated Bedrock Edition server or a Java Edition server running GeyerMC. Then you can select your mode of joining it, so that can either be Xbox/PlayStation, Nintendo, Friends or Java. Every single one of these have their own use case and they will also all have a slightly different method of how they work, but they should be pretty straightforward. And after that we can simply click on start and you're good to go. So let's go ahead and add a server. I'm simply gonna click on add server here, then we're gonna click on plus, and then we're gonna add an alien host server, which I have installed GeyerMC on. If you're by the way still looking for a place to host a Minecraft server, I would highly recommend Alien Host. They're an official partner of the channel and they have been for over 3 years. The servers they offer are absolutely incredible, so do check them out through the link in the description down below and make sure to use code Kasasora at checkout to save 20% off of your first month, which will of course also help me out along the way. But over here, you just want to fill in all of your server information, and then we're gonna click on save. And there we go. The server has now been added. So if we go back to the selector, what we can now do is choose any of these modes. In my case, I have a Nintendo Switch available, so I'm gonna click on Nintendo. And then all you want to do is select this server by clicking on the play icon. And after that, you want to click on start. Doing this will provide you some information on how to actually join this server using your Nintendo Switch. So in this case, it wants you to go to the DNS settings of your console. There you want to set the DNS to this number. And after that, you can join a server from the server list and it will automatically redirect to our own server. So that's pretty cool and easy. Now, before I'm going to show you that this works, this method is different if you're using a PlayStation or Xbox. Instead of using simple DNS, MCCompanion turns more into kind of a proxy system. It will start broadcasting. So when we click on start, Windows will immediately ask you access, which we're gonna give it. And you can see that over here the instructions are different. So ensure your device running MCCompanion and your console are on the same local network. In the app, enter the Minecraft server address and port and press start broadcasting. That's what we just did. After that, on the console, open Minecraft, go to play and look for the LAN worlds or the friends tab and refresh the list. Select the LAN server named MCCompanion to join. So it's a different method of joining, but it should work just as reliably. More reliably than Bedrock Connect, which uses DNS for all three consoles, and especially Xbox and PlayStation players were complaining about that video not working for them. MCCompanion should completely fix that because they're using a different method. Now there's also a friends option, so when we click on start with this one, it allows you to join a server through a friend list. So what you're basically gonna do here is you're gonna open the Xbox app on your phone or console and you're gonna add one of these accounts as friends. After adding that friend, you need to open Minecraft and go to your friends tab, and you then need to look for that friend, so one of these accounts, hosting a LAN world which you can join. And that is then how you will get in. And there's also a Java edition mode, which is a mode that allows you to join a Java Edition server via MCCompanion. In other words, it allows you to join a Java Edition server on Bedrock Edition without that server having something like GeyerMC installed. So it just requires you to enter the address and port of the Java Edition server you want to join, and after that MCCompanion will bridge the connection. Something that is very important to keep in mind is that it still requires a valid Java Edition account to be able to join. This is because these servers don't have GeyerMC installed, and they also don't have Floodgate, and Floodgate is the plugin that makes it so you don't need a Java account if you want to play on that server using Bedrock. All Java servers that don't have official Bedrock Edition support don't have Floodgate, so that means that a valid Java account will still be needed. Okay, but now that we've had a look at all of this, let's click on Nintendo. Let's start. In this case, it just wants me to change the DNS in my system settings, which should be easy to do. On your Nintendo Switch, it's a matter of going to your internet settings, then selecting your network, and then clicking on network settings. And if you then scroll down a little bit, you will there find DNS. Just set the primary DNS to the DNS that MCCompanion is providing. The secondary DNS doesn't really matter. After that, you want to boot Minecraft Bedrock Edition. For me, that is the Nintendo Switch version. Then we're simply gonna click on play. And over here, you want to navigate to the servers tab. This is where Mojang puts all of their curated servers. If you're on console, you will not have an option to add a server of your own. And all you want to do here is look for featured servers that have the subtitle MCCompanion Relay Server. In my case, CubeCraft, Mineville, and also the Hive have this subtitle, which means any of these servers I can join. So I'm gonna just join CubeCraft. Let's click on play, and it will now connect us to our own Minecraft server. And there we go! We are in Minecraft on a Java Edition server that is running GeyerMC. This is the server that I added to MCCompanion, and now we're able to join using the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft. That is absolutely incredible. It works just as well as playing on any other Minecraft server using your Nintendo Switch or chosen console. It is really nice. Now there's actually another very cool feature that I do want to show off, and that is the resource pack feature. Because something that we're able to do is basically inject a resource pack that will then apply to our Bedrock client while we're connecting. It will merge the resource pack that we select with a potential server resource pack that's already there. It will merge merge them together, it will then apply that to your Bedrock client so that you can join a server using any resource pack that you may want. So how do we do that? Well, we just go ahead and click on resource pack, and over here you have a few options. There's a browser where you can browse curated resource packs. There's a way to upload any resource pack. So for Bedrock Edition, that should be an MC pack file. And there's also a resource pack merger here. Now in my case, we're just gonna go for the browser and let's install the Dark UI Transparent pack. That seems fun. A pack that makes a UI inside of Minecraft transparent and kind of dark themed. That seems pretty cool. So let's go ahead and click on use. After that, it will appear at the top of your screen and you just want to make sure that it is checked. If it says active, applied on connect, you're good to go. Now, before we can just rejoin the server, there's one thing we need to do first. You want to go to settings, and then inside of your settings, you want to look for storage. Then in storage, you want to look for multi-select, make sure to select it, and then you want to go to cached data. This one you want to open up, and here you will see a Geyser integrated pack that has been cached. This is a texture pack that has been cached for that GeyerMC server we just joined previously. And if we want this new resource pack to apply, we first have to clear the cache so it can be replaced with something else. So we're simply gonna go and delete this Geyser integrated pack, just like that. And now we're simply gonna join our Minecraft server once more, using the exact same method as previously. And now we're just gonna wait for it. And there we go! You just saw the resource pack change live. And even though it shows a bunch of errors at the top of our screen, you can now see that the resource pack has successfully applied. The position text is completely different. When I open my inventory, you can see that it is fully transparent. A little broken texture over there, but that's alright. The texture pack is applied and that is all that matters. Really, really cool stuff. I love how this is possible. Now, if you want to get rid of a texture pack again, all you have to do is tick it off inside of the MCCompanion app. And of course, you once again want to go to your settings and inside of storage, delete the cached data once again. You can see there's a Geyser integrated pack. This one you want to get rid of and then you're good to go. From my own personal testing, MCCompanion works really, really well. It's very reliable and it's awesome that it just mostly runs locally on your own device and that it even supports mobile, which makes it extremely accessible. Anyway, with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching for today. Do make sure to sub to the channel, join my Discord. Thank you so much, channel members. And then I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.